Communication is the most important skill with AI coming because people crave real communication and you can quickly see through the bullshit spam mass emails. They want real people actually providing value to them in a direct and concise manner. Most cowards are afraid to speak the truth and come with direct communication. From what I see, direct communication actually works and you get results. Um, I don't want to beat around the bush and waste time. Let's get to the point. Okay, what do you want? What do you like? They ask me, okay, I recommend this. They listen to me. It's all about being confident and making hard decisions. Yeah, not everyone will like you, and not all of the decisions will be right. But if you never take the opportunity, when you never do anything, you will never be better. That's why you need to do cold calling. People hate it and say, yeah, it's bad. Stop cold calling. I will cold call when I'm the CEO as well. I will never stop because this is like working out. You don't just go to the gym when you were younger and then you stop working out. You cannot outsource working out. This is the mental part. It's not only physical, the gym. I do this for my mental resilience and strength. You don't do this for physical. Who cares? You do this because of your confidence. When you do cold calls, you do hard things, you're more confident because you can do things that other people cannot do or they're too afraid to do. Then you feel better because you do what other people don't cannot do. So you do difficult things, pick up women if that's what you want to do. I think career is more important than women. So yeah, it's difficult because most men try to get women and they get none. So if you can do it, they're high value, yes, it will help. But mostly from what I saw when I had a lot of followers on TikTok and Instagram, is that it's mainly, of course, yeah, it helps to be tall and handsome and funny, but mostly with women is status. So if you already have other women following you and commenting and liking on your post, then many more women will want you because they are herd animals. So it's all about social proofs with women. So it doesn't even matter. You don't have to be the hottest guy. You don't have to be the richest guy. It's all about social proof. So if other hot women want a guy, then all the other women want him as well because that's how women works. So it's kind of weird. Look at like Jay Z. He's really ugly, but you know he's rich and he's got status, and he got a well-known woman, Beyonce, as his wife. So other women look at Beyonce and they say, yeah, she dates him, so that means he's high value. So that's how women think. Whilst we don't really care like about the boyfriend, we're just like, yeah, she's hot, yeah, she looks good, so I will date her. I couldn't care um, which man is dating her or not. We don't really care about that. We only care about, okay, is she good looking? Does she have good relationship with her father? How is her upbringing? Culture? Are we matching? I think that's important for me personally. It depends what you like, right? But it's the contrast. So if I'm very masculine, I like to work all the time. And if she's also very masculine and likes to work all the time, there will not be a great dynamic in the relationship. Yeah, we could have sex, but the dynamic would not be natural. It would not be, I wouldn't be attracted to her as my wife because I'm attracted to my opposite, and she would also be attracted to her opposite. But I prefer to live in a natural way where I'm the masculine guy, as nature said, and she living in her feminine essence. But nowadays we have men living in their feminine and women living in their masculine. And it's more normal for older people to live in more balanced relationships. But when you're younger, you have a lot of testosterone. I'm not really attracted to another guy. Then I can hang around with one of my bros instead. So yeah, it depends what you prefer. But now we went into a whole nother discussion. But about communication, this is still important because it's indirect communication and direct communication. And we're talking about the genders and we're talking about masculinity and femininity. Is that feminine communication is very indirect as well. Women, because they don't have the physical presence, they are not as direct because it's more of a threat if you're direct, because people can actually punch you and kill you if you offend someone. Whereas men, we have physical presence, which helps us speak the truth. And yeah, if someone attacks us, we can defend ourselves. Whilst women cannot do that in the same way because they are not physically large or strong as a man. Uh, so yeah, you wouldn't be able to beat the guy in a fight. So you cannot say anything because he will probably knock you out. So you need to be able to stand up for what you say to be able to speak the truth. Otherwise, you cannot speak the truth. So you need to be able to actually stand up for yourself and stand up for what you believe in. So if you cannot stand up for what you believe in, you're not direct. You're usually more feminine, where masculine people are more direct. So there is also masculine women. Like that's what people don't understand. I'm saying, oh yeah, all women are like this and all men are like this. That's generalization. And if you don't understand that, yeah, you're not a very smart person. I'm not saying all women and all men are the same. I'm saying masculine traits, whereas naturally men are masculine and women are feminine, except in this modern society where we have indirect men and we have direct women. So both are just bad versions of the other sex. Yeah, it's weird. So where I see in society today, actually the women are more direct than the men. If you see the dating scene, it's the women that goes up to the men. It's the women that pay for the men. So yeah, it's a weird culture, and like that destroys the sex. That's why it's a sexless society, because there's no tension. Because if we're both the same, there is no like conflict. There's no heat, and then you're not attracted. Without the tension, without the passion, there is no like love. Because it will be like I'm talking to one of my bros. I don't want to. I have no sexual feelings towards one of my bros. So I want I need the opposite of me. And if a girl is very masculine, yeah, I wouldn't be sexually attracted to her. Yeah, perhaps we could be work colleagues, but it would never work in a relationship because you need that contrast, you need that difference between men, the man, and the woman. So understand this when you're communicating as well, because if you're talking to an indirect person and you're direct, people can get scared because you're too direct. But I prefer the direct way in terms of communication if you want to be effective. It depends. Sometimes you cannot be direct because people, like I said, will get scared, and you have to understand who you're speaking to not scare them directly. Whereas if you go to the military, you cannot be indirect because you will die in the field. Saying, oh, yeah, perhaps we could maybe go there. No, go there, order, boom. And you need to understand this when you're speaking to different type of people. So indirectly, if you want to influence people, and manipulators do this, they use indirect communication instead of just being direct because it's easier than being direct because there's more conflict by being direct. So you have to understand the culture you're living in and the people you surround yourself with and how they communicate to get your point across. And you can also just ask questions like the Socratic dialogue. Instead of telling people what to do, you ask them a question that leads them towards the point that you want to get across. So instead of telling someone you're fat, go to the gym. That's the direct way. You can say, so have you been working out lately? And they no. Okay, so why are you not working out? Oh yeah, I was eating. I don't like working out. I'm saying, okay, so have you gained weight during the last months? Yes, I gained 10 kilograms. And are you happy with the way you look currently in comparison to how you looked before when you were slim? No, I don't like it. I want abs. So you say you want abs, but you don't go to the gym. Yeah, I want abs without going to the gym. Then you have to understand, okay, why are they not going to the gym? Did they get bullied? Is something happening? Why are they not going to the gym? So you need to change their patterns. Okay, what are they doing with their time? Are they planning anything? Or are they too lazy? Or is it their friends? Or is it their environment? Usually it's the environment. Like if you're very stressed at work and you have bad influences and you have bad friends that tells you don't go to the gym, you don't have time for this, you should not do that. Yes, it will be harder to go to the gym. If all your friends goes to the gym and are fit and send you pictures, yeah, I just took a personal best, then you're more likely to go to the gym as well. Because you don't want to be different from your friends in your inner circle. Because you are who you surround yourself with. So if the people around you are fit, you're also probably going to be fit. If the people around you are rich, you're probably also going to be rich. So you need to understand this. And usually, if you go on a different path and they don't want to follow, yeah, you usually lose contact with each other. And that's okay. People want different things in life. Not everyone want to be shredded. But I think some way of living are good. Like working out regularly is better than not working out at all. Then you don't have to be an elite bodybuilder, work out 7 days per week, but at least have a routine where you work out consistently to be healthy. That's important. Balance, whatever you do. Then people have different goals and different things they want to do in life. You can still be friends with someone, but you're not always talking like you did before. That's also okay. You want different things. You go to different careers. You have some people want family. They won't have time to talk with your friends as much, but you can still have qualitative time together, but just less. So yeah, guys, learn how to communicate. Understand how different types of people communicate, different cultures communicate, and different genders as well as the masculine and the feminine communicate. Direct, indirect. This is interesting, and I will probably dive deeper into this. It's really interesting. And communication is the most important skill you can have. Here I'm just rambling, but usually when I'm talking to a person, ask the questions to get them to understand themselves. Because people like to talk about themselves, not that you speak to someone and tell them what to do. It's better to just ask them to get themselves to know and tell you what they should do. That's better. Instead of telling someone what to do, go and clean, ask them, so if you went and clean, how would it make you feel? Would you feel better if it was clean? And you could be able to. So you need like some benefit for them, not just because you want it to be clean and you want them to clean. Then you need to give them some sort of benefit. Would you? It's better to ask a question like, would you be open to clean? He said no. Okay, why? Oh, I don't like it right now. I'm doing this. Perfect. So if you could potentially clean, and I give you 100 SEK, would you be open to that? So now it's a reward, and then you get a dopamine trait because dopamine is when you're waiting, anticipating a reward. It's not when you get the reward, it's when you're anticipating a reward. So you're like, oh my God, 100 SEK, I want that. So now they will associate cleaning with the reward. So now you can get them to clean forever for that price. Or you can switch out the price for something else. So yeah guys, that was too deep. But communicate is the most important thing you can do and learn in the modern age. Do it now. Drop a comment what you think about it. Communicate with me by commenting. And I'm looking forward to talking with you. You can go to my Instagram, drop a comment, call me, let's communicate quickly. But remember, don't waste my time and be efficient. If you're gonna communicate me, don't waste my time. I don't like that.